unboxing slash review on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I'm going to jump right into it here. I had recently just switched over from the iPhone 5S, and I'm noticing a huge difference, honestly. I mean, I was never really one of the Android type, let alone, like, I mean, I was kind of like an Apple for lifer kind of person. But, you know, my girlfriend got me into it. The Edge just looked so different, and I liked the curved glass on the Edge. That was the main thing that sold me, personally. But just looking into it and stuff now, there's so many different pros and a lot less cons to this phone. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Comes to you from the retailer. This one in particular is the at&t version, which is no similar. It's just, I mean, no different. It's just the carrier. Comes in a very nice. Seems like very high. I mean, I'm kind of all crazy about this stuff, but I definitely like a high quality feeling cardboard box. It says this one is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge with 32GB silver titanium. You know, they're trying to do a bunch of marketing stuff to get everyone into it, but yeah, let's tear into this box here real quick. So you grab right from the side here. You can slide it right out just like a book. That sits over here. What we're gonna do is, this is sort of magnetized most of the time. Try and open it so it doesn't fall out here. It's going to. Okay, so I'm gonna drop it down like this. That's how it sits. Looks very clean. Very clean. I love it. One con about this phone is the body itself is like, the front or the back is just a fingerprint magnet. You can see them that just appear so much worse than any other phone I've ever had. But other than that, this phone is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the home screen here. It's pretty nice. I mean, you still have the average, like the default lock pattern. Ooh, I guess that was my own sort of test. No cracks. No cracks, no chips, nothing. The back of it is very shiny gold. As you might be able to see on there, there's a whole load of fingerprints. It's everywhere. One little tiny tap fingerprint. But other than that, we're going to set the phone down here and see what else is inside the box. So after where the phone is sitting, you're going to take that little piece off. You're going to have the quick start guide. It's going to give you the whole rundown of the phone. And then after that, we have, pop out another little piece. This looks like is where it's going to have the micro SIM card ejector and stuff in there. Comes with the fast charge wall plug-in. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to do like a fast charge, but I'm surprised. Apple has not come up with anything like this. From charging it in my car to charging it with this thing on the wall, I noticed a huge difference. I'd say probably about an hour difference in getting it fully charged from zero, from dead, basically. So yeah, it comes with that, with the micro USB for the phone. It also comes with a very nice, nice little case with some stereo headphones. They're not the best, but you know, they come with the phone, so you know you're gonna use them until you get some new ones. And that, as far as the box goes, is all that's inside. So we're gonna go ahead and open up this thing here and see what's inside all of this. Let's see, just pop that open. Slide it right on out, I guess, right? Anything else in there? Nope, that's good. Okay, so it looks like this has in here switching made easy. Looks like a Samsung smart switch guide and some more advertisement here. Oh, okay, so this is the health and safety and warranty guide for the S7 Edge. Let's see what it gives you. Run a commercial mobile alerting system. Emergency calls. I know this thing is really good at weather updates because, you know, last night it went off like crazy. letting me know that there was a flash flood somewhere in my area. So, you know, that's good. That works. And this, yes, definitely is the SIM card ejector. How in the world? Okay, I get it. I pull it through. Pull it up this side. Yep. This is going to go into, which side was it? Right up here. Top. Pop it right in there, and that will eject your SIM card. One good thing about this phone is it comes with the nano SIM, which means you can add more memory to this phone. It already comes with 32 gigs, but you can add up to a 2 terabyte nano SIM card, which is shocking. It's pretty amazing. So basically all that this box here includes is going to be the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, the rapid wall charger, the micro USB cable, the SIM ejector tool, which is this little guy right here. It also includes stereo headphones and the user guide, which is right here. And the stereo headphones come in this cool little see-through box case thingy, whatever you choose to call it. Now we're going to get into the phone itself, the pros and cons of the phone, of the construction of the phone, the glass on the phone, and what accessories you might want to get, especially with this phone. If you're ever going to buy, they're going to wonder what is the battery life on it. Okay, so the battery life on the S7 Edge currently is 7 hours and 18 minutes at full charge. I am currently at 26%, but I mean, that is just what their factory testing has been. I have made it last over 10 hours on a full charge. I mean, that is just using it, I'd say more than a regular person would. It would be 7 hours and 18 minutes. But one thing that would be like a con for this phone, because the iPhone 6 Plus is currently at 9 hours and 11 minutes for battery life from full charge. But the one good thing about this phone is, on point-wise, in the point system, the charge time for the iPhone 6 is 165. Now remember, the higher is longer, so the lower you get, the better it is. And the charge time for the S7 would be 99. Now granted, the S6 Edge was 89, I believe, if I remember correctly on the chart. But yeah, this one, I mean, this battery does last pretty long. It's solid. I know once it goes below 50%, it does start to, you know, suck it up a little bit faster, depending on usage. But as far as the phone goes and the outer appearance, we have the curved glass, as you all know, which is, it's different. It's different. I never thought a phone would do that this well, but this phone is smaller than the S6 Edge, which is nice. Makes it fit in your pocket a lot easier. It doesn't look like you're carrying around a freaking tablet. Okay. They have 3 different colors for this right now. They have silver, they have gold, which I have right here, and then they have a black one, which my girlfriend has. That one's I like that one. The black one's sharp. This one I still like more because it's not just, oh, it's black. No, it's not just black. It's gold, boy. It's gold. The screen across is 5.5 inches. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM. The CPU is the Exynos 8-octa 8890 Snapdragon 820, which is, I mean, I don't know too much about that stuff, but I do see a big difference from the iPhone 5S. I'm not sure about the iPhone 6S. From the ratings wise, this is definitely a much more powerful machine than what the iPhone 6S has. It can come from 32 gigabyte, which I have the lowest one right here, 32 gigabytes through 64 gigabyte. But with the nano SIM, you can add on 2 terabytes to this phone, which is insane. The construction of this phone is water resistant. They brought that back in a smaller, more slim, more sleek looking style, and it's working out very well. I mean, I have gotten water on this phone. Nothing has happened. I actually made a mistake and dropped it in the puddle while at work, and everything still runs perfectly fine. The screen, the display, everything is perfect. This phone definitely lives up to what they say it is with the water resistant construction. The camera on this phone is a 12 megapixel camera. It has a rear f1.7 aperture. We're going to go into that real quick. Right now, they have a lot of different modes for it. You can go over here on the bottom left and do mode. You can either do auto, which is just, you know, the regular camera on any phone. I mean, it's still very clear and it auto focuses very well. Or you can go pro and do a bunch of your own settings for the ISO. You can change the ISO. You can change the white balance wherever you want it. The autofocus. I usually try and keep that on auto unless I'm trying to get a really good shot. But if I'm trying to do that, I'm going to use my Canon camera. You can have little filters on it and stuff like that that have preset, kind of like Instagram. It will auto try and track. As you might be able to see on the screen, it has these green dots everywhere. It's trying to track like a real camera would do, or like a DSLR or something like that. T1. Ooh. Yeah, so that one has a lot of different settings you can change. They have a select focus, which says tap an object less than 20 inches away to focus on it. Let's try that here. Tap this. Focus right on the Galaxy box. Okay, I like that. I mean, the regular camera still kind of does that though, so I don't really see the point in that. It has a panorama like every phone is having nowadays. It's panorama view. Oh yeah. Every phone has it, but you know they gotta have it. It has a video collage, which is kind of cool. You can take a video here. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna pause that. 206, 306, 406, 506, yay. Now you go to the next one, 6 seconds, yay. Guess you gotta finish the whole thing before it lets you do anything. Boom. So you just keep doing that and it'll put the images in like a little square. Undo, mode. You can actually do a live broadcast on here, which is really cool. Sign into YouTube, cancel that. I don't want to do that. Okay, so it's going to make you sign in. But yeah, you can actually do a live broadcast through this phone, which is pretty cool. You don't have to download any apps or anything like that. It's just right in the camera itself. The slow motion, I love. That's just fun stuff. It looks amazing when you're flashing it around and stuff like that. Then afterwards, you can go in here. Whoa. Yeah, that fun stuff. You know, that's probably my favorite feature on any phone. You can do the virtual 3D shot, which means like a 360 shot, which you've probably seen on Facebook. People have it where you can actually interact with the photo itself. The person takes the picture, they move around the object they want, or they just take a panorama type style, and the person watching it or looking at it can interact with the photo themselves, that's pretty cool. I like that. Food. What have we done in this world? What have we done? We've made a freaking mode on a camera for food. What does this world come to? That's all I'm going to say on that. Hyperlapse, you can just speed up your stuff. Make it hyper. Make it real fast. You do a lot of, you have it sitting, really I don't know who would have their phone sitting and recording for hours and hours and hours just to speed it up. But someone might. So that's on there. That's an option with that camera. It also has a 4K video recording, which is beautiful for a cell phone. That is beautiful. The front-facing camera right here is a 5 megapixel camera, which is awesome. The phone also comes with the Android 6.0 operating system. It works well. I like it. It's definitely more of like a computery style phone more than like a, I guess you can't really say anything else besides an iPhone, because these are more, I'd say, high tech. So what I just did here, if you can't see the difference, is I put a very slim looking case on here. But you might be surprised, this is actually an OtterBox case. You might think OtterBox is those big, nasty, bulky looking things that get run over by a tank in the commercials. No, this thing is actually, it's nice. It still shows the little the curved glass right here. It still allows you to have that. But what this case does is when you drop it, If you dropped it without the case and this curved glass or whatever, this stuff will shatter pretty easily, honestly. Some say it'll shatter a lot easier than an iPhone, which is like completely glass. This is completely glass too, this body, at least on the outside it is. But it's a little bit stronger glass. Another thing I added to this phone was the self-healing screen protector. What that does is, you know, when you put on a screen protector, you get all these little junky bubbles everywhere because, you know, you suck at putting screen protectors on, which everyone does because they don't have those fancy little tools that all those retailers have, which, you know, they do send them to you, but honestly they're just crap quality. They suck. This is actually really nice. I have noticed what they say it does, the self-healing. You put it on, you might see some bubbles along the edge here, but over time, in a couple days or so, it's gonna heal itself out. Now, what they don't tell you is the bubbles do sometimes come back in different spots depending on your case. You kind of gotta bend your case and, you know, heal them yourself, I would say. But, you know, they usually do work themselves out. It's pretty nice. Depending on the weather, if it's hotter out, this thing will start to bubble on the edges sometimes. I've noticed that, which I don't really like too much. But most of the time, it is a good screen protector. It's solid, but still, it's a fingerprint magnet. Even the screen protector is. I literally just put this case on, and I can see like streaks everywhere. It's horrible. Maybe I need to wash my hands or something. But yeah. It's still pretty good to have. You're going to want one of those. You don't want to go without a screen protector or a case. These cases are not bulky. They're pretty stylish. I like them. Overall, this phone is I'd say a 4 out of 5. Just to round it up. I mean, honestly, I'd say it's like 4.2 out of 5. But I'm going to go with a 4 out of 5. Okay, so I'll be right back. We're going to get into the interface itself. Alrighty then, let's get into the interface and all the goodies of this phone. Swipe to unlock. You can swipe any way up. I don't know if you can swipe down. Let's try that. Go back, swipe down. You can swipe down. You can swipe any way you want. Do your little passcode. If you have one, you don't always have to have one. You can even do the fingerprint on this phone down here. That's impressive. With that little tiny pad. Yep, so this is what it looks like when you first get the phone. I did add my own background to it, but this is their interface. They have the little, okay Google, shut off.
According to dictionary.com, an object or device that shuts off the automatic.
Alright, thank you, that's enough. Anyway, yeah, you can talk to Google. It's not Siri, but you can talk to Google. It also has your little weather up here in the top left corner. You can move that around however you want. Actually, to move an app around, you hold it down, and it gives you all these little spots to move around into. You actually delete it up here or just move it. You can actually move your weather around too. That's kind of cool. But, yeah, over here, you have your briefing, which basically means news. It's your own magazine, kind of what you wanna see. Yeah, you can go down here, bottom right, which would be your apps. Have all the apps here. Or just go back to home screen, you swipe like regular phone. They're over there, they're here, they're everywhere. They're all over the place, depending on how many pages you have. Some people have like 65 pages. I have like 3. What does that tell you? Okay, going into the phone, you can see your logs. You can go ahead and go into here. That's where your, whatever it is, your pin pad. Whatever, contacts, all that fun stuff. But going down here, yeah, you can see all the stuff you have open, all that good stuff. And one simple button, all gone. All gone. Oh, actually, one thing I do love about these phones, the one thing iPhone doesn't have, go into your settings, you can go down to connections here, data usage, and you can set a cap. That is some cool stuff where you can set a cap on your data. You can also set a warning where it'll text you. You can have it call you if you want, but it'll text you saying, hey, you're at this warning, dude, slow down. And then once you reach your limit that you set, so you can move this up and down. I can get a warning at 2 gigs, whatever I want, but I'm going to keep it at 4. You can set your limit however high you want. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that at 5. Can I get it down to 5? There. Okay. 5.1. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. But it'll tell you how much data you've used. I used 35.37 megabytes so far, which is pathetic. That is amazing though. iPhone doesn't really let you do that I know of. That I know easily. I should say easily. They don't let you do it easily. But, and as this, I mean, they have the App Store, we have Play Store. I honestly like Play Store better. The apps on here are user made. Not all of them, but on Apple, it's hard to find user-made ones. I mean, on here, a lot of them are free. They're fun. People make them, post them up. On there, you got to go through all this hassle and junk. But other than that, it's nice. They have, let's see, if you go into at&t, they have little preset folders for you. They have smart limits. They have drive mode. If it's drive mode, you can turn that on, and it'll sense when you're driving. And if you pick up your phone, it'll like block off your phone and be like, yo, dude, you driving. Settle down. Do you want to turn this off? Sometimes that can mess up, though. I noticed with my girlfriend's last phone, it would always pop up when you're like sitting on a couch or something. It was just bad. So I don't use that. This one has device help, usage manager. It has another data thing. Like you go in here, it'll tell you what apps are using data and stuff like that, what apps are active. You can go power saving mode. You can turn off your mobile data, turn off your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, location. It'll tell you what apps are using what. That's nice. I like it. I mean, with iPhone, you have to like set up a text. If you say like a text, it'll come in and be like, this is how much you're using, this is where it's coming from, and stuff like that. It's not all right here, which is what the S7 Edge has. And it's cool because it's an Edge. And that is just where the world is going with technology. Edge. You can even Samsung Pay. One awesome thing with this, if you go back into your settings up here, and you go to NFC and payment down here, you can actually pay at the grocery store, at Walmart, wherever you want to pay at. If you have the right bank that supports this, you can like download your credit card basically. If you do that, it'll pop up a little credit card picture. Put this on the credit card machine and it will go through. So you don't actually have to have your wallet on you. This is your portable wallet now. That's awesome. Also with the NFC, you can do the Android Beam, which if you put another phone that supports that up to it, and you can transfer files, pictures, stuff like that, fun stuff. But I thought that was really cool, honestly. I probably got way too excited over it, made people think I was weird. But anyway. Oh, another fun thing with the Androids, Zedge. If you want cool ringtones, pictures, all that fun. I mean, pictures are the same thing with Zedge and on iPhone. But the ringtones and stuff, holy moly, Zedge is hard to use on an iPhone. I don't know why. They just feel like they want to make it hard and they want to make money off you by making you buy all this stuff. But on here, you can just simply, it's just so easy with these Android phones. Just, hey, I want to download it. It lets you download it. With iPhone, you have to literally connect your phone up to your iTunes on a computer, download it through there, convert it to this and that and this and that, then you get it. Which then, by all that stuff, it makes you just want to buy something. It's like, make it easy, please. Just make it easy. But, let's see. Other than that, I personally don't have anything more to say about this phone. It is a top-of-the-line phone right now. And if you compare pricing, the iPhone 6 Plus is around $1,000, give or take a few. I know it's either $1,000 or above. But this phone is only $750. And I feel like this phone is a lot more high quality. But I know what Android is trying to do as well. Apple is such a well-known brand in so many different ways. Computers, all that fun stuff. But they're like the top dogs. They're the price hogs. They're just out there to make the money. They don't care about the users. Android cares about the users. And I I used to be, like I said, I was full Apple. I was like an Apple nerd. I'll never switch an Apple, stuff like that. But after doing this, I noticed they put out a good quality product for the right price, for an affordable price. And I like that. I like that. So, if you're thinking about getting this Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, I would recommend it over an iPhone any day. I would recommend it over an iPhone. Now, if you don't want the Edge, you don't want the curved glass, just get the Samsung Galaxy S7. Just as good, just no curve, basically. That's it. No curve. It has the fast charge. I don't think Apple has any of that. I really don't. But I give it a 4.2 out of 5 stars, guys. If you like it, hit the like below. If you want more of this stuff, if you want vlogs, my own short videos, whatever you want, gaming, commentaries, anything. I do all that. If you would subscribe, that would mean the world to me. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. So, if you want this phone, if you're thinking between iPhone 6 or whatever iPhone you feel like, iPhone 3G way back in the day, I would recommend this phone over any of them, any day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. We'll see you later.